Good morning, everybody. It's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway. How are we today? I'm really well, and I'm here to do a general weekly read from using my Sacred Geometry Healing cards for the week of the 30th of Jan to the 6th of Feb. And yep, we are already, I should actually say the 5th of Feb, which is the Sunday. I cannot get over how we're already coming into the month of Feb in 2023. Time seriously really does fly. Before we start the general read, I'd like to bring in my lab or liquid alchemy in a bottle. These are high vibrational water frequencies that I've created. They are a complementary therapy and they work beautifully alongside other therapies that you may work with. They have been created to nurture, balance and heal the mind, body and soul. If you go onto my website, www.phoenixgateway.com.au, you will find a PDF on these elixirs on the top right hand corner, I think it is, and you can download that for free, and it tells you, gives you more details on how these frequencies work within our energetic field. The next exciting bit of news before I do start this read is to say, I mentioned last week that I am running a tour to Egypt in October of this year. Well, it's been finalized. It's all been put online. I am yet to put it on my website, Phoenix Gateway website, but I'm bringing it under another banner because it is something that came to me back in 2018 when I channeled my last template, which is Seed of the Soul. This one is not in my card deck at all. This is the next phase of who I am and what I'm here to create. So my website is seedofthesoul.com. My tour is up on there, and I will be putting the link below this reading as well. And I will also be putting it on my, linking it to Phoenix Gateway. So they're still, we're still the sister company, but it is, with the tour aspect, I feel Seed of the Soul is what it needs to now come under. So you'll also notice that my logo is very similar. They're both pretty much the same, just got a different name. So let's get stuck into this reading for the week. Okay, so we also have a full moon, I believe, around the 5th of February. When I sat with the energy just prior to starting this, the words I get are an explosion of energy. I'm not quite sure how to quite read that. If it is that there is something that's going to come to light on a worldwide scale, or if it is about our own energetics, is there something that is triggering us? So I'm not really big into astrology. I don't understand enough of it, but I'm sure if you look it up, you may find something. There may be something with the planetary alignments that might be causing, us to be watching our temper. Well, is there something that's going to flare us up that little bit quicker? Is it something that's, some form of disclosure? I'm not quite sure, but they're the words that I get. So explosion of energy, maybe something will come through this reading, maybe not, maybe it's just needing to hear those words so that when you do get closer to the end of the week, and yes, the full moon can bring a lot of stuff out for people as well. You're just mindful of what maybe you say or what you are feeling, what is triggering you at that point in time. Okay, so let's start the reading. Just the way I've got my camera set up, you won't be able to see the cards. So I will just put them up so you can see. Okay, perfect. New beginnings. I love this card. So new beginnings are abound. This could mean, a number of things for different people. It could mean that, I want to say pregnancy. So it might be someone who's been trying to fall pregnant. You just find out you are pregnant. It may be for some that you are starting a new job. It may be that you've decided to leave a job to start something new. And that would actually also work in with this full moon coming the end of this week, because it's about endings to create then new beginnings. Maybe you want to sell your house. You're ready to move on. Maybe there is something new coming for you. Maybe you're just not quite aware what that might be just yet, but there may be some surprise that's going to bring in that new beginning. And just looking at the bottom of the card anyway is rebirth. And rebirth is, again, going through something that is new. It is that transformation. It is going into that next level of frequency as well. You're shedding an aspect of your skin, so to speak, like snake medicine, to allow something new to be coming in. And I absolutely love this card. So new beginnings are abound. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the card is an 11 as well. So that again is also telling us that there are new beginnings. Okay. Next card to come through is the Labyrinth and grounding. And what I'm feeling is that, here we are, we're planting that seed for the new beginnings. But what we're doing is it is our time as well to walk the labyrinth. It is a time to remember aspects of what you have been through, what you have already created, and have immense gratitude for what you already have within your life, the lessons that you have learned. Because when we are able to walk our talk, when we're able to see all aspects of self and have that gratitude, and we can truly anchor that within our lives now, okay, we can firmly plant it. It allows us then to also let go of aspects that, we've already worked on, and, we've given that gratitude and thanks for, to allow us to go into something that is very new, that is awaiting us. That's really beautiful. I'm actually also going to say, with that stay grounded, the grounding and anchoring, with just what I said at the beginning, where I feel there's an explosion of energy, that may also be a reminder that if you were triggered by something, something during this week or closer to the end of the week, to be mindful of what it is and to keep yourself anchored and grounded at all times. Think before you speak. I want to say think before you bite. As in not physically bite, but with words. Okay. Can I have a couple more cards, please? And thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. I've just dropped them. Excuse me 1 minute. I picked them up. Okay. Ah, beautiful. We have the Awakening card. When this card comes out, okay, this is also, telling us that it's time to reawaken different aspects of ourselves. Just hang on 1 minute. I have my granddaughter. Hang on 1 moment. Rather than turn off the video, it is just so much easier to say, go and ask Mum, not me. Okay, so the next card is the Awakening card. Okay, it is the Akashic Records. Okay, this is, again, when this new beginnings is coming, it also might mean that, and it's the sacred card, it is asking us, you know, to remember. It is telling us that, you know, maybe it is our time that we are going through that next level of within our ascension with as we awaken more and more to all aspects of what we are dealing with, you know, at this present time. So when this card comes through, and I'm going to have to excuse the cat. Oh my goodness, this is the life of Nanny. Nanny gets to deal with the grandchild and also the cats that come with the grandchild as well. We have 4 cats now in the household. So I'm going to just draw another card on the awakening, okay? It is about remembering. It's about being able to access our ancient knowledge and wisdom. And, you know, it's understanding that we have all of what we need within us, but it's learning how to activate, to remember. You know, maybe it is through study that you take, maybe it is through meditation, maybe it is through dietary changes, making a conscious decision to walk out of a relationship that does not serve you. You know, when we start to let go of that old outdated energy, it shifts energy for us as well. So can I please have a card for awakening? Please and thank you. I'm just going to draw it. Hang on. That wasn't it. It's this one. Okay. And what it is telling us, and it's really interesting, it's also a chronological order. We've gone 0 because it is the first card, okay? And then we've got a 1. All right, it's a 0 and a 1. So chronological order, but what it is telling us is that it's really important at this point in time. What we really need to work on is our state of balance. It is a state of balance on all levels of our being, mind, body, and spirit, okay? It is working with the solfeggio frequencies as well. And the solfeggio frequencies are the purest of tones. You can work with them by downloading some music on YouTube or an app that you use, like Spotify. Or you can actually work with my lab. My lab, I actually have created all 9 elixirs, the solfeggio frequencies. So for example, that's the 417. Okay, so they're all part of that range, or you can buy them individually as well. I'm just going to pull 2 more cards. So before we end the reading, so can I have 2 more cards? Let's see if something wants to come out. That we really are in you know, this week is all about preparation. It's the preparation, and, you know, where preparation and recalibration for what is to come for us. Let's see if I can remember that, and so I could use that as a name for what this week is. Preparation and recalibration. Okay. I'm going to pull a card. Beautiful. Shapeshifter. I absolutely love this card as well. This is one that came to me having been in Peru on one of my other sacred journeys. This is an 8, this card. So when we look at the numerology, it's knowing what we're here to manifest within our lives. It's what we can create for ourselves. Again, it's also coming back to that aspect of the inner wisdom. You know, knowledge is power, and it's about being able to reconnect to that knowledge and wisdom that already lays within us. But Shapeshifter tells us when we actually start to change our perception, okay, when we let go of aspects of our lives that we don't need to hold on to, old outdated energy, it is amazing what you can create for yourself. It's who you can become, and what you're creating within that world that you have chosen to create. I'm actually going to take the bottom of the deck as the last card because it is the love frequency. And this is all about our work on ourselves, first and foremost. It is about seeing the mirror in everything. It is, and everyone. And when we actually start doing that inner work, especially one of the biggest things I've noticed, you know, and I can talk about myself as well, but is the lack of worth that we see within ourselves. It is so important to pull yourself up on it and to realize how worthy you are, how loved you are, okay? And what we are our own worst enemies, what we are creating those thought patterns, you know? It's time to change all those thought patterns and shift that reality, and that awareness in which you are creating, because words are spells. And when we put a certain frequency out there, we're creating that vibration. So you've got to ask yourself, what is it that you want to create in your world, in your life now? Look at what it is and bring it to life. Bring it to light. Okay? Absolutely imperative. And the words that come to me right now, as was spoken by Jesus, is I am the way, the truth, and the life. And it's understanding that we are the mirror image of God. And if we are the mirror image of God, then we are God ourselves. So we are the light, we are the life, and we have to see it within ourselves. Major changes are here. They are coming. It is the very first card that came out. Okay? We are here to prepare ourselves for what is to come on a very positive level, and we're here to recalibrate. We need to recalibrate. We need to be a part of, you know, the energies that part of the energies that are surrounding us as well, but on the good light of those energies. The Schumann resonance is just rising like no tomorrow. And as we also let go of all aspects of fear, and we're, you know, letting go of those lower frequencies, and we can step ourselves into divine love, okay? Self-nurturing, self-love, self-care. It is then a domino effect of what we are putting out there. The strongest frequency of all is that of love. And this is what we're here to all truly learn and to truly understand and to truly feel. Have a beautiful week wherever you are. I look forward to speaking with you again soon. I will put all the details of this tour down below, which absolutely resonate with everything that I've been talking about, as it's all about our activation and rebirth as well. It's all about our journey of self-healing and self-discovery. Speak soon. Bye for now.